Back on the Lobo football postgame show, where New Mexico has defeated Rio Grande rival New Mexico State 42-25. Your final here in Las Cruces. The Lobos and NDWI have partnered together to provide a unique service to Lobo fans. Text Lobos to 90561. Keep track of all your Lobo football and men's basketball scores with text messages right to your phone. NDWI wants to make sure no matter what the score, you cheer on the Lobos safely. And if you're drinking, make sure you have a designated driver. Again, that's text Lobos to 90561 for all your Lobo football and men's basketball game alerts. The Lobos defeat the Aggies 42-25. The 8th career 100-yard rush day for Tyrone Owens, who's already gone over 2,000 for his career. 30 carries for 110 yards and a TD, as T.O. averaged 3.7 per carry. Amari Davis, have a day, young man. First 4 rushing touchdowns of his Lobo career. They all come today. 21 carries for 74 yards as New Mexico knocks off New Mexico State 42-25. All right, post-game coach's comments. Dontrell Moore with Lobo head coach Bob Davie.
Well, Coach Dave, first of all, congratulations. Big win. I've been a part of these games. You've been a part of some big rivalries. Everyone will talk about the end of the game. Let's talk about the beginning of the game. It started crazy. Yeah. What changed? How did you guys weather the storm? What was the message? What was going on?
I think just what you said, Dontrell. We weathered the storm. You know, it couldn't have started out any worse. You know, we're going into a bit of a wind right there. You know, they win the toss and defer. The wind actually was a little bit of a factor in this game. So we're going into the wind. The first third down, we throw the pick. I mean, it's 7-0. You know, then we go into the wind again. They get good field position. It's 14-0. This was going to be a do-over for them. You know, with 0-3 the first 3 games, but the Lobos coming to town. They'd won 2 straight games against us. They had everything in the world going for them early in that game. And I thought we really had to dig deep. You know, we had to run the ball. We had to grind it out because we weren't going to do a lot of things with the quarterback. In our defense, you know, to be able to come up with 5 turnovers, 5 interceptions was big. You know, we made a lot of mistakes. I mean, some silly mistakes and silly penalties. But we'll worry about those tomorrow at 4 o'clock. You know, we're going to enjoy this ride home.
As you should, Coach. 5 interceptions we talked about, but let's talk about the points off turnovers. Early, you get the 2 picks, but then you put it in the end zone. That wasn't happening early in the game. Obviously, think about Wisconsin, get the interception, not put anything in. But today, 14 points off those turnovers, 21 points, including the last pick in the end.
Dontrell, the other thing was the punt return. You know, Marcus Hayes had a punt return. We really had 2, but we had 3 short field drives that are so important to have field position with the young quarterback. Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, we had no field position. You know, we're back there on our own 10. We're so conservative playing in a box. So, you know, punt return, 2 turnovers, 3 scores in the first half off of turnovers. And then we get 1 on defense in the end. So this was a gut check, man. You know, if you're going to have a good team and a good season, you have to find a way to win these. Now we have the open date. We've got to get healthy. You know, we were down 2 linebackers. You know, Sidi Tomavana didn't even play, didn't even dress with a toe injury. He's a starting linebacker. And then, you know, Alex Hart goes out, which breaks my heart, you know, to see Alex go out. So it's Mo and Eva in there every snap. The only points we gave up in the second half was the wheel route to number 1 out of the backfield, one-on-one with the linebacker. He just outran us. So it wasn't pretty. But this is a rivalry game, and it was a gut check, and I'm really appreciative of our fans coming down here. I thought we had a great turnout here.
Absolute great showing, Coach. Congratulations. Get healthy. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks at Liberty.
Thanks, bud. We got to get better.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it, Dontrell.
Robert, back up to you.
You know, one of the messages, certainly, Sharon Jones rocked early in his first ever FBS start, but he settled into this game and proved to be a worthy holder of that position. Starting quarterback for New Mexico in the Rio Grande rivalry, finished up 12 of 19 passing for 127 yards. He did have the early pick that went for a touchdown, but in those 2 long, protracted 5+ minute drives in the fourth quarter, Jones engineered both. One ate up over 5 minutes, one ate up over 6 minutes, and Sharon Jones made incredible third down conversions with his legs and with his arms. Terrific plays. Both of them, one a scramble for a first down, one a scramble and then a throw for a first down to Braden Dickey. He, to me, looked every bit the part of a D1 starting quarterback here tonight. The Lobos get the Rio Grande rivalry victory over New Mexico State by the final score of 42-25 from my broadcast partner, Dontrell Moore, the all-time leading rusher for the Lobos and brand new inductee into the New Mexico Athletics Hall of Honor, as well for my broadcast on-site engineer, Michael Carlisle, and, of course, Malik Taylor in our studios of Learfield, Mack, and Jeff City, our producer and engineer back there. Thank you so much. Did a tremendous job. So the Lobos get an off week. The bye is coming up. The next time we take the air with Lobo football, New Mexico is back home 14 days from today. It'll be September 29th at home against Liberty, 4 o'clock for the kickoff. Our airtime, 3 o'clock with the Lobo pregame show, and the tailgate show locally in Albuquerque will start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's going to do it for us, Sport Tonight. And what a night it was. The Lobos go on that incredible 35-3 run after getting down early 14-0 and then win it in walk-off fashion, really, with a pick six. 42-25 is your final. The Lobos defeat the Aggies in Las Cruces. So long, everybody, and go Lobos.